write anything down. I was actually expecting to give this speech around 6 o'clock when I was drunk, but now I'm really drunk, and it's 8:30. So bear with me. So, So I remember when Alex first met Kirsten, and look how gorgeous she looks tonight. Like, give it up for Kirsten. She is absolutely stunning. Alex actually came home from the first day at work with Kirsten, and he told my father, "I'm going to marry her." The first day. And then I saw Kirsten, and I know Alex, he feels like the luckiest man in the world tonight. As he should. And, he deserves it. But that night, when he told Alex, or Kirsten, he brought her home eventually after a couple months of dating. And she immediately fit right into our family. Our family accepted her with open arms. My kids, my parents, everybody loved her. She just fit right into our family. So, Kirsten, today I get to call you my little sister. And I need a hug. I need a hug. She doesn't know what comes along with being a little sister to me. As a big brother, all I can give you, the advice I want to give you is buckle up. It's not easy having me as a big brother. You just gotta survive. Speaking of survival, this little guy, he survived. Survival. Not only did he survive me as a big brother, but he survived my sister, who, as a child, was absolutely batshit crazy. She is mean as a rattlesnake. There was maybe like 1 or 2 hours a year where she loved us and had a special place in her heart for us. She's a great big sister. I don't know where she is. Where is she? Wave for me. She made us who we are today. But then, on top of that, he had a sick and twisted cousin. We call him Uncle Dan. So he had a sick and twisted cousin and rattlesnake sister. But then he had me as a big brother. So what I want to do is just give you a little glimpse of what it was like having me as a big brother. So I remember the day Alex was born. I was so excited to have a little brother. And the first day he came home from the hospital, I don't know why, but I decided to hold a flower pot over his head. And I dropped that flower pot right on his head. I was like, "Welcome to the family, bitch." And then, as he got a little older, when he started climbing up on furniture and holding up the furniture, there was one day he was in his crib, and he was holding on, and he was crying, and I felt bad, so I went upstairs to try to get him out of his crib. And I literally took him by the head and the buckle of his pants, and I fucking suplexed him. For like the next 3 or 4 seconds, he didn't say a word. He was super silent. I thought I killed the little bastard. I thought he was dead. And I gave him like a little shake and a kick. And I ran downstairs, got my mom. I'm like, Mom, I think I killed our little brother. And then he got a little older and he was able to start communicating with us. And at that point, I used to tell him that he was this ugly albino creature that we adopted as a family. And he has this little albino patch on the back of his hair to prove it. I told him that we ran out of hair dye and he didn't like that story. I think he had nightmares for years after that. And then, you know, he started getting into sports and got older. And once he started getting sports, my friends would come over, Uncle Twisted Dan would come over, and we would, you know, slap him on the behind and be like, hey, go out there. Awesome call. So anyway, we would send him down to the end of the yard, and he always had like a twinkle of hope in his eyes, like he was gonna shoot us and catch his punt and run right past us, but we would just knock him silly. We would just tackle him, and the game would only last like a play or two before he went inside crying. But he always had hope. He always thought he was gonna make it past us. Never learned his lesson. And then, you know, this shit went on for 15 years. I literally just... 15 years? It was like a Navy SEAL psychiatric torture of me as his older brother. Honestly, I don't even know if he loves me today. I think it's more of like I just tortured him into submission. Sort of like Reed from Game of Thrones. All you Game of Thrones fans out there. But here he is. And here I am. And I'm his goddamn best man. And I love this little guy more than anybody on this planet. Well, I shouldn't say that. I got my wife sitting there, she's like, you piece of shit. I got 3 daughters. So anyway, I don't love her more than you guys. There she is, right there. She's filming me. Everybody wave to her. Put the spotlight on her. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't wave to her. She's very shy. But anyway, I got 3 daughters. Blessed with 3 beautiful daughters, and everybody always wants to ask me, when are you gonna have a son? And my answer to that is, I was blessed with a little brother. I don't need a son. I had this little guy that I fully feel like I raised, and somehow, he's still standing. He survived my rap. I love this guy more than anything. He's my buddy. Alright. My feet hurt. I gotta take a piss. I feel like I might throw up. Like I said, I expected to do this at 6, not 8:30. So, everybody raise your hands. Let's all drink a little bit more. I love these people. Yeah.